let's talk Shedeur. I love that Nike's already got an ad out. Sam Darnold was almost MVP last year. Could you get an ad for Sam Darnold? No, okay, all right. So only a matter of time, says the poster. So I want to throw this at you. There is a video, and it's not hostile, of Shedeur Sanders after making a point after his first preseason game of finding a very popular local guy, Tony Gross. He's a talk show host, very popular guy. I don't listen to a lot of Cleveland radio, but I know who he is. Very, very popular. And again, it's not ugly. And I do think Shedeur's a good kid. I question his judgment and maturity, but they kind of laugh in the end. It's fine. But this thing is like, Shedeur, what are you doing? Get out of there. I don't want you watching Tony Grossi TikTok clips. And here's the thing I've said about Shedeur, and I've defended him. His size, his arm, his mobility are all good enough to be a franchise quarterback. And I think his accuracy, I think it's really good. I think it's really good moving, stationary. I like his accuracy. You're seeing that. These are pro athletes. He moves around fine. And I think that's a very accurate throw. I think his traits, the arm, the size, the mobility, I think they're all good enough to be a mid-tier NFL quarterback. I do. At Dak Prescott level, I do. I think he throws a better ball than Dak. But he's not great at him. He's not Cam. He's not Big Ben. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Mahomes. He's not Stafford. So he's going to have to be better in the other 30 to 40% of quarterback play, which is maturity, focus, IQ, EQ, film study, pre-snap excellence. By the way, Tom Brady's traits doesn't move at all. Doesn't have a huge arm. Tom's the best ever at the other stuff. Dak Prescott is a C+ in the pocket, throwing the ball down the field guy. Dan Mullen, his college coach, said that. But Dak is A+++. Leadership, IQ, EQ, at the podium, film study, pre-snap. Dak's great. So if you're not outstanding in the trait stuff, and I like Shedeur, and he's not. I do think his accuracy is an excellent trait. I'll even argue with Greg Cosell. I think he throws a really beautiful catchable ball. He's an easy thrower. What I would like to say, Herbert's this. Herbert just comes out and the ball's accurate. C.J. Stroud. Ball comes out on platform, off, left, right, up, back. C.J. Stroud's accurate. Herbert's accurate. I think Shedeur, and I also think he moves much. He's not Dion. Everybody says, well, he got his mom's athletic ability. Well, his mom must be a good athlete because he moves well. And Shedeur had a good game, but my take is, and I'm tired of Cleveland fans saying, Colin, you're making a lot out of this little stuff. Oh, right, yeah. That's what you said about Johnny Manziel and Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson's court stuff in Houston. How about you sit this one out, Browns fan? You're 0 for 3 on. It's no big deal. The speeding tickets, his own GM called him dumb. This right here. Shedeur, you're a good kid. Get out of there. Don't look for sympathy and support from local radio guy. Watch film. And again, it's not the end of the world. He is a good kid. But the judgment thing for him is going to have to be exceptional. He is not Big Ben, Josh Allen, Cam, Steve Young, Favre. That's not what he is. And Brady knew it. And Peyton Manning knew it. Peyton Manning never threw a tight spiral. Peyton Manning didn't move well. Peyton Manning had a good arm. It never rocket. So when you're not, the traits aren't A. Dak had so much self-awareness. I said this from the very beginning. Dak was one of those strangely mature guys at like 23. Dak was 23 going on 33. Jalen Hurts, who's not real big and not a great pocket guy. He's like 27 going on 47. So this is where Shedeur has got to get that stuff tightened up. Don't worry about what local media says. Like just stay away from that stuff. And Cleveland fan, sit it out. You've been telling me for years that stuff doesn't matter. I've been right three out of 3 times. You got rid of Baker. I told you, get off television in the commercials. Baker, just get the quarterback thing right. Forget the commercials. He was good in the commercials.
So I see what Colin is saying. I mean, Shedeur, you do got to pick your battles. You don't have crazy traits like Cam, Big Ben. Josh Allen. So yes, you're gonna have to watch film. Yes, you're gonna have to pick and choose your battles. Yes, your father is your biggest advocate, but he can also be something off the field that can cause a big stir. Um, so I see where Colin is going with this, and I do agree. I don't think he needs this. I think, but here's the thing: Shedeur thinks big. His dad thinks big. He's gonna be him, and he's gonna use that to put pressure on him to back it up. So we'll see. We'll see what the season goes. We'll see if Shedeur is even a Browns quarterback after preseason. Make sure you comment and let me know how you feel, and make sure you subscribe. We out.